Hello, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to learn some basic Excel functions that are commonly used. In Excel, functions are grouped into 12 categories, and those are compatibility, cube, database, date and time, engineering, financial, information, logical, lookup and reference, math and trigonometry, statistical and tags. So let us first see what is average function. Average function is used to calculate average of some numbers in a range of cells. In the given example, in the cell B8, an average function is used to calculate the average of numbers in the cell B2 to B7. Here the result will return 20. Let us check practically. These are the numbers, and let me find average for these numbers. Equal to average, average. Select the range of cells, that is from B2 to B7, and close the bracket and press enter key. And here we've got the result as 20. 20 is the average for these numbers. Now let's go to next. Max and min function. Max function is used to find the maximum number in the selected range of cells. Also minimum functions. Minimum function is used to find the minimum number in the selected range of cells. Look at the examples here. This is the max functions. Okay, this function is used to find the maximum numbers among these numbers, and this one is minimum function, which is used to find the minimum numbers. Let us check it practically. Equal to max max, open bracket, select the range of cells, close the bracket and press enter key. 30 is the maximum numbers among these numbers. Let us also find the minimum number. Equal to min, open bracket, select the range, close the bracket and press enter key. Here we got 10 as the minimum number. Okay. Next is sum function. Sum function is used to add numbers in a range of selected cells and returns the result. It is under maths and trigonometry group of functions. Example, in the cell B8, okay, a sum function is used to calculate the sum of numbers in the cell B2 to B7. Here the result will return 120. Let's check it. Equal to sum, open bracket, select the range of cells for which you want to find the sum, close bracket and press enter key. We got 120 as the sum result. The total sum of this number is 120 as we got it. Let's go to next. SUMIF function. SUMIF function is used to do sum in a range of cells based on numbers that meet specific criteria. In the example, as you can see in the picture, C17 to D24 is the table range. C17 to D24 is the selected table range. And F19 is the criteria. F19 here. This is F19. So you can see the mouse pointer. Okay, F19 is the criteria, and D17 to D24 is the range of cells to do the sum that meets the criteria. These are the range of cells that will do the sum that meets the specific criteria. Okay, let us check it practically. Here, let us find the total sum of mouse. Okay, equal to SUMIF, open bracket, select the range that is from here to here. Okay, that is C18 to D25, comma, give the criteria. The criteria is whatever value we entered here. Okay, here means this is F20. Okay, F20 is the criteria, comma, and the sum range we want to find is the number of cells. Okay, the sum range is from here to here. Select the range. Okay, you can also type manually, that is D18 to D25. Close the bracket. Look at this properly. C18 to D25 is the table range, F20 is the criteria, and D18 to D25 is the sum range that we are going to find. Once you're done entering, press enter key. The total cells for the mouse is 15. Let's verify it. Mouse, where is mouse? Mouse is here, and the total cell is 15. Let's check for PC. Okay, Let's type PC and press enter key. It will automatically find the total cells at 37. See, 20 plus 17 is 37. There are 2 PCs available. Okay, and the total is 37. Let's go next. If function. If function is used to perform a logical test and return one value if the condition is true and another value if the condition is false. In the example, if the score is greater than 100, here, look at this table. These are the few scores. Okay, in this example, if the score is greater than 100, the result will display awesome. And if lesser than 100, will display work harder. This is the formula. This is the function that I have written. In this case, the result will display awesome because the score obtained by Rohit is 140, which is greater than 100. Let's check it practically. Equal to if, open bracket, if 140, whatever value is inside this, okay, if 4 is greater than or equal to 100, it should display awesome. Awesome in double quote, comma, if not, work harder, close the bracket. Okay, this is it. If E4 is greater than or equal to 100, it will display awesome. Otherwise, it will display work harder. Press the enter key. Here it displays awesome because I believe this score is greater than 100, right? You can simply drag the formula like this. Okay, once you have done, yeah, everyone is getting awesome because everyone is getting more than 100. Let's change the value for this. 99. Let's the value change to work harder. Alright, let's go to next. Count A functions, count function and count A functions. Let's check what is count function. Count function is used to count number of cells that contains only numbers. This function is used to count the number of cells that contains only numbers. It will not count the cells if it is blank. It will not count the cells if it contains some text. It will only count the number of cells if it contains only numbers. Let's check it, okay? Equal to COUNT count, open bracket. Let's count the number of cells starting from here, drag till this one and close the bracket. Here I have selected 3 cells. Let us see how many cells it counted. Okay, press enter key. The result is 1. It counts only 1 because among these 3 cells there's only 1 cell that contains number. That's why it is showing only 1. So I believe it is clear. Count function is used to count only cells that contains numbers. And the other one is count A. Count A will count number of cells that contains both numbers and letters, both numbers and text. Let's check this one also. Equal to COUNT count A, open bracket, select the 3 cells and close the bracket, press enter key. It counts 3. The result is 3. It counts both text and numbers. Alright, now going next, COUNTIFS function. COUNTIF and COUNTIF functions. First, let us see what is COUNTIF function. COUNTIF function is used to count number of cells that satisfy a given condition or criteria. Let me repeat. COUNTIF function is used to count number of cells that satisfies a given condition criteria. With these functions, it will count only the cells that satisfy some condition. If it doesn't satisfy the condition, it will not count. Let's check it. Here, in these cells, let us count how many A's are there. Okay, how many A's are there? Let us count it using appropriate formula and functions. Equal to COUNT count if, open bracket, count from here to here, comma, criteria. Criteria should be A. Okay, and then close the bracket. Here, let me explain. In this function, equal to COUNTIF, A1 to 18 is the range of cells. From this range of cells, it will count how many A's are there. only A. It will count only A. How many A's are there will be counted. If there are 4 A's, it will return 4 A's. It will not count any other letters or numbers. Let me press enter key and see the result. 2. Because there are 2 A's. Here is one, another one is here. Okay, I believe it is clear. Let's go to next then. COUNTIFS. COUNTIFS. COUNTIF functions will count number of cells if it meets multiple criteria. The previous one was only one criteria. Now this one should meet multiple criteria, 2 or more criteria. Alright, so let's check it. Before checking it, let me explain this example. In this picture, using COUNTIF, number of students scoring between 150 and 160 is counted using IFS function. As you can see in the picture here, see among the scores, it should count how many students are there scoring between 150 and 160. That means greater than or equal to 150 and less than or equal to 160. So there are 2 conditions: greater than equal to 150 and less than equal to 160. Okay, there are 2 conditions. It will count only if it meets these 2 conditions. Let's check it practically. Yeah. Equal to COUNTIFS COUNTIFS, open bracket, and then select the range here to here. Comma, here this one should be greater than equal to, okay, greater than equal to count if D4 to D13 greater than equal to 150, comma, D4 to D13. D4 to D13 means this one, D4 to D13, the selected range of cells. Let's press enter key and see how it comes. 3. There are 3 people. There are 3 people who got between 150 and 160. I believe it is true. See, there is 1 and 2, 3. Alright, so let's go to next. Next function, rank function. Rank function is a useful tool to calculate the ranking of students. Rank function is used to calculate the ranking of certain numbers in a range of cells. The highest value in a range of cells will return rank 1. The lesser will return 2, 3, and so on. Example, in the picture, rank is being calculated. Yeah, rank are being calculated based on the student's score. These are the scores, and ranking are being calculated based on the scores the students got. Let's check it practically. Ranking, let's check the rank here. Equal to rank, RANK rank, open bracket, and select the score. Let's see what rank Rohit got. Okay, his total score is 140. Okay, comma, and select the range of cells like this and close the bracket and press enter key. Yeah, Rohit scored 7th rank among his classmates. Let's drag this formula and see other ranking. Here you can see that there are multiple students who score the same rank, but their marks are different. Alright, 160 and this one is 187, but they score the same rank, that is rank 1. That means something is wrong. So whenever we write ranking formula, we'll always reference the cells, absolute referencing. Okay, here by absolute cell reference we mean we're locking the cells by putting the dollar sign, $D, $4 is to $D, $13. Alright, press enter key and drag this corrected formula. Here we got the right result. The rankings are not duplicated now. 1. This is rank 1. Priya got rank 1. She got the hash mark 187. 2, 3, and so on. Alright. So let's check out next function. Concatenate function. Concatenate function is a text function. It is used to concatenate or combine text or strings from 2 or more cells. Look at the example formula here. In this example, the text in the 3 cells are combined in another cells. The text in these 3 cells, first name, middle name, last names, are combined automatically, okay, using appropriate formula. That is concatenate functions. Double quote space double quote. Here I included double quote space double quote. Alright, this double quote space double quote is used to separate the names with a space. Alright, let's check it practically. Here, Chauba, Laisram Chauba Singh. Let's concatenate these 3 texts. Equal to concatenate, open bracket, select this cell, that is H4, comma, I4, comma, J4. Simply click the cell, okay, and enter key. Press enter. Here we got Laisram Chauba Singh. There's no spacing between the 3, between the first, middle, and last name. So in order to include the spaces between these names, we're going to include double quote. Okay, let me correct this. H4, comma, double quote space double quote, comma. Here also, after the comma, double quote space double quote, comma, and press enter. Alright, now let me drag this formula so that it should concatenate the following names like this. Alright, let's check what we got next. VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP function is used to look up and retrieve data from a specific column in a table. In the picture example, number of cells can be looked up. Okay, number of cells can be looked up by searching the serial number. See, here we can look up the number of cells for PC, tablet, alright, by typing the serial number. So when we press serial number 8, it should show the product. Okay, yeah. So let's check it, okay? Let's check it practically. So let's look up here. Let me just delete the previous one. Let me delete the formula. Let me write, okay, equal to VLOOK, VLOOKUP, open bracket, and the lookup value is this one, that is I20. Whatever value, that means whatever serial number we type here, it should find the product corresponding to that serial number. Alright, and press comma and table array. Table array should be here to here, okay, and then comma, and the column index number is column number 2. We are going to find the product. Okay, when we press serial number 4 in this search box, it should find what product is there in serial number 4. So in this table, the product is in column number 2, so we're going to type 2 here and press close the bracket and press enter key. Now press the serial number. Let me type 4. We're going to search serial number 4. Press enter key. It's showing tablet. Alright, now let us press serial number 1 and press enter key. It's showing mobile. I believe it is correct. See, in serial number 5 we have mobile. In serial number 8 we have keyboard. Let's check it. Serial number 8, keyboard. Alright, I believe it is clear. Let me repeat this step. Let me delete the functions and write once again. Okay, equal to VLOOK, VLOOKUP, open bracket, select the lookup value, that is I21. Alright, and open comma, table array, here to here. Okay, and then comma, and the lookup Column index number is column number 2, first, second, column number second. Okay, column number second, and close the bracket and press enter key. Here we got keyboard. Change the serial number. Let's find serial number 2. Serial number 2, what we have in serial number 2? We have laptop. I believe it is correct. Serial number 2 is laptop. Okay, let's go to next. Data validation. Data validation is a feature in Excel used to control what a user can enter into a cell. For example, you could use data validation to make sure a number is between 5 and 10, or make sure a number entry is not duplicated. In the picture example, data entry is being validated in such a way that no duplicate is entered. Alright, in this employee ID, I believe you're clear that any employee ID cannot be duplicated, and even a class roll number cannot be duplicated. There cannot be two students that shares the same roll number, right? So in order to avoid duplication of such values, we will do data validation. Let us check it practically. To do data validations for this field, select the range of cells and go to data tab and select data validation. Here you can do different types of data validation. Right now I'm going to do for this one is to do in such a way that there cannot be a duplicate value. Okay, so I'm going to choose customs and write a formula. Here I'm going to write equal to COUNTIFS, okay, COUNTIFS, open bracket, and then choose this one, click here and choose here to here. Okay, and you have to include dollar. Sorry, let me type it manually. COUNTIFS function dollar, this is in I column, okay, dollar I, dollar, this one is in 16 row, dollar I, dollar 16 2, dollar I, dollar 19. Alright, 19 row, dollar I 19, comma, and the first cell is I16. Okay, close the bracket, equal to 1, and okay. Alright, here let me try entering duplicate number 212. See, it's showing an error. The value doesn't match the data validation restriction defined for these cells. That means I cannot enter the same value twice. Okay, so I need to change 1211. It's not showing it this time. Alright, I believe you can understand. Let's check what next we have. Cell formatting. We do cell formatting in order to change the appearance of a number or text, or to make the cells with specific alignment, or color them based on certain condition. Okay, cell formatting is to format the cells, to change the look of the cells. You can color them, you can highlight them. Okay, that's called cell formatting. You can also format in such a way that you put specific units like kg, kilogram, rupees, or dollar. Okay, let's take it to make you clear. Let me do here serial number, product, quantity. Alright, let me put border 0. Just drag it like this to continue the number. Product, well, sugar, onion, garlic, etc. Quantity 1, 2, 3. Okay, here when we type quantity, let us put kg right after the number. Okay, automatically. To do that, select these cells, right click on the selected cells and click format cells, go to custom and click here, select delete, and then type 0 dot space, within the double quote type KZ, right? Close double quote and click OK. Here you got KZ. See now sugar, let me just type 3. Okay, 3, press enter key. Here KZ is put automatically right after the number. 4, 3, 2, 1. See. Okay, so this is called cell formatting. We can also do like this to format cells. You can select, color them like this, or also you can do different types of cell formatting. Like here you can go to conditional formatting. There are different types of cell formatting. Based on certain conditions you can also format the cells. Go to cell conditional formatting under home ribbon, and then there are different types of cell highlight rules. You can highlight cells based on certain numbers like greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contains a date occurring, duplicate values, and top bottom rules, data bars, color scales, okay, icon sets. These are the different types of conditional formatting. So that is it for today. If any questions, please don't hesitate to comment or inbox. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Take care.